Any questions? I kind of didn't understand that phenomenon of the wooden figurines, and I asked myself, what do I think about them? Do they disturb me or not? Right now I don't care, I've seen so many of them, I lost my initial instincts. But what was interesting that I found them in America. I went to the Polish restaurant, Amadeus, in an Arbor, and that's when they got me. Because you don't see them for a while, and then you see them again, and they kind of force you to ask certain questions. I started to write a draft, 6 years ago, 7 years ago? And before I went to Amadeus, I had no idea what would connect all of my visions in my head. But when I saw these wooden figurines, I thought, yeah, that's the connecting factor for me. I would say mid-90s, because people started to buy them as a wedding present. And nowadays, if you buy a wedding present in Poland, you buy a regular present and a small Jew attached to it. We just invented it. There are no...
We could do something about it.
English is my native language. I know Polish pretty well. I'm fluent in Polish. And the Yiddish I learned for the play, so...
She's amazing.
Thank you. Ashein Dank. I figure I might as well learn Yiddish now.
The biographical element, maybe a transition element, because I used to live in other countries. And if you have that experience, then you see things more clearly. I don't think I would be able to write such a play in Poland. Because you don't have the distance, right? That's what you acquire when you travel a lot. And biographical, I don't know what is biographical. Each of these characters has something from, my kirschkes, my guts. But there is no Jana here. Right? If you look closer at Anya's character, she does not change at all, right? She changes religion and she grows up, but she basically stays the same, only in different clothes and praying to a different god. But that's basically the whole story. Tadek does not change. When the girls discover that they are not Jewish at all, they suddenly switch to Polish and fight, like they fought in the first act, but with the wooden Jews instead of crosses. That's the only difference. To be Jewish is very fashionable right now in Poland, and it's a new thing. People write only about the Holocaust. So I thought, if you can study this subject in academia, you might as well write something artistic. And why not the movie? Because I like things that are almost dead, like theater and music. I like reviving stuff. But my next project is an erotica in Yiddish, an erotic movie. So if anybody is interested to be an actor,
This guy.
This guy. I know this guy.
right? Hopefully we'll have a movie, and we are also working on an opera project.
That's mine as well. That's yesterday.
What is this we that you keep bringing up here?
We're all working already.
I was going to add, for me, I was very happy to take on the role of Flima because I was in Belarus for 3 months doing field work and living in a very Orthodox community at the time. So a lot of the dynamic between Itzhokala and Flima, in my mind, was very much a picture of that life where people sort of took on this Jewish identity wholeheartedly, not really knowing anything about it, but just that we're Jewish, so we're going to be Jewish in the best way possible, and we're going to use it as a weapon to beat each beat each other over the head with, which is very painful to watch and very disheartening to watch. So I think Jana did a really great job of capturing that sort of struggle to claw your way back to some sense of Jewishness and at the same time destroy other people.
But also we have a new fashion, Buddhism, right? It's a newer fashion, the Buddhist circle. And we even had a Buddhist character, but then we cut it because
We had a lot of things on display.
Yeah.
Wait, so Jana, are there a lot of people in Poland who convert to Judaism?
Yeah.
Like, is it often that they're not Jewish at all, or they find out they have like a Jewish grandparent and then they convert?
Both.
Or
Both. Both people with Jewish roots and people with no Jewish roots convert. Probably my hometown, but it's unrealistic. Because I'm too offensive. Look at this, there you go. The portraits of Virgin Mary and John Paul. You're not supposed to attack them in Poland, but I wish I could one day show it there. Also maybe in some Hasidic circles. Yes. In places where the play wouldn't be welcome. I did my best to offend everybody in this play. Everybody should be equally offended. But people stayed, so maybe I should try again.
Who's still waiting to be offended?